So whether you're in a cold weather or warm weather, adults need at least 2 to 2.5 liters of liquids a day. And by liquids, I don't mean alcohol. I don't mean, the coffee, for example. I mean green tea, mineral tea, herbal tea, mineral water, coconut water, for example, and unsweetened fruit juices, not from concentrate. So natural remedies for cold and flu prevention and recovery. This is the topic of the video today. Remember to give me a thumbs up, like on this video, and share it with your friends as well, because over here in Europe we are approaching winter, and if you're in any other part of the world as well, getting a cold, getting a flu used to be my at least once a year suffering. However, I've discovered the secrets of not having to go through this anymore. Or if I do ever get the sniffles, get the occasional sore throat, get the occasional cough, then I know how to actually prevent it from getting worse with these remedies. So watch and learn. I've got at least 7 tips for you. The first one is to keep adequately hydrated. Now over here I've got a flask. It takes about, I think it's 400 mils of liquids. I personally make a flask of green tea with a bit of honey every day. Not too sure you can see it, but you can see it's a warm tea right now. You can see the vapor coming up. And I drink at least 2 of these every day. That's about 1 liter liquids. And I also add, in addition, coconut water, for example, or even mineral water to keep myself hydrated. So whether you're in a cold weather or warm weather, adults need at least 2 to 2.5 liters of liquids a day. And by liquids, I don't mean alcohol. I don't mean, the coffee, for example. I mean green tea, mineral tea, herbal tea, mineral water, coconut water, for example, and unsweetened fruit juices, not from concentrate. So that's tip number 1. Keep yourself adequately hydrated. You can also consume soups, for example, vegetable soups, or even smoothies from fruits or vegetables. That will also count towards your daily requirements of liquids every day. Tip number 2, eat sulfur-rich foods like garlic. This is garlic. I normally try to add at least 2 to 3 cloves of garlic every day. You can either eat it raw, it may not be pleasant raw, or you could cook it slightly, either adding it in stir fries, adding it in your soups, for example. And that will also keep the nasty bugs away. I often cook with red onion. Red onion, again, is very good for keeping the bugs away. And I also personally love red onions. By the way, you can eat it raw. I personally don't like to eat it raw. If you do eat it raw, I normally like to have it really finely sliced so that the taste is actually more manageable. However, if you can't eat it raw, then you can also cook it slightly. Add it to your salads, for example. Shallots come like this. There are smaller ones as well. I, again, try to eat at least 1 a day as well in my cooking. So that's 4 tips so far. The 5th one is probiotic. This is the brand we personally take and recommend. Comes in a sachet like that, little sachet. And I personally take 1 a day before a meal. Normally first thing in the morning, so that I have that as my routine. And I know I've done it for the day. That keeps the digestive system healthy. It gets rid of, any nasty bugs, not nasty, germs in the digestive system. So that keeps it healthy as well. And this is really important, especially if you have been on a course of antibiotics. I've explained before, bio means life. So anti, as you know, it's against. You figure out yourself what antibiotics does for you. It has its purposes for being prescribed. However, when you've taken a course of antibiotics, which is anti-life, it kills the bad bacteria and also the good ones as well, then you need to top it up with a course of probiotics. Pro means for, so pro-life. Sixth tip is I personally take this product called Proflavanol C200. This is what the tablet looks like. It's a combination of dark brown and beige because it's a mixture of grapeseed extract and vitamin C as well. Personally, I take one a day. If I am feeling a bit down, like I'm feeling like I'm coming down with a cold or something, then I will take personally more. To give you an example, a few weeks ago, I present weekly or regularly on a TV show. I present live cooking, and obviously on the live cooking, you need to be, well, at least for me, I prefer not to be having a sniffing cold or cough over the food that I'm preparing for people to eat, right? So a few days before I was due to be on the next show, we had a customer come in. He was sneezing, he was sniffing, and we were there for like 2 hours, and I think it affected my immune system as well. So that evening itself, I was feeling that I was going to come down with a cold or flu anyway. And it was 2 days before when I was going to be on the next TV show in the morning. So that night, I personally took 2 more of these, and the next morning I was feeling better. However, I was still feeling not 100%. So I took another 4 during the day itself, and the morning of the show I took personally another 3 tablets, and that really helped me because I was able to do the show without any issues at all, because as I mentioned, hygiene on the show when you're cooking is of essence. You don't really want to be blowing your nose or coughing over the food that you're cooking. It's not really going to be fair for the people who are going to consume it, and it's not going to be nice on the show as well. So that was my personal experience. Obviously, everyone else is different. Before you take any of these, please do consult your healthcare professional if you wish to. However, as I mentioned, all these remedies are the remedies that are natural. And I've got a free gift for you. The 7th tip is basically to get this book, this free book that we've written. It's a booklet. It's about 16-20 pages. And it is the immune system. Is called 6 proven secrets to boost, or 8 proven secrets to boost your immune system. And the tips there are not tips that you may think that is obvious, like for example taking vitamin C. These are not the tips we're going to share in this book. So get this book, it's free. Just request for it. The link is in the comments below. Request for it and you will see the tips that we share in this little booklet are not the normal tips that you get anywhere about flu and cold prevention or management. So I hope you found this video useful. Remember to give me a thumbs up, like, and we will see you on the next one. Thank you for watching.